sure there's a bingo joke in there somewhere. Anyway, what are we doing? All right, let me explain something I've been thinking about with this trial. It's definitely Celeste. Celeste is the killer. I don't actually know, please don't spoil, but my instinct says it's Celeste. And Hifumi was working with Celeste. Celeste turned on Hifumi, bada bing, bada boom, and there we have our killer. She set it all up, knocked him down, and let's begin. Now then, let's get started. Let's get started, shall we? Beginning with what happened to Taka. The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them, no matter what. Make your argument. I'm gonna come with file number 3. Alright. Come here.
So,
let's just have a pause and see what monochrome file number 3. Number 3. 3. Alright, the victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimura. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. Alright.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
What?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Interesting. The Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order?
So, regarding Taka...
Alright, let's read this again. The cause of the blows. Okay.
I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
I don't think I should have done that.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
No, that's wrong.
Whoa! I can't believe that
Hold
worked.
on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yeah? Hifumi was
Okay
alive.
then, let's see the proof.
Alright. Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. Oh, it's the wristwatch. Whoa. Ah. Oh, I already had that. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Wristwatch this. Bam.
Now I understand. I've got it. Taka's wristwatch.
Let's do it.
See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
He was still alive and well. Hey, you! How long were you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch, which we can't actually see at the moment, but it's there. Trust Kyoko, it's there. I was going to say trust me, but don't trust me. Trust Kyoko. She's a more reliable source. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know, that bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, Then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Someone's sly behind this.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Oh yeah.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Do they now?
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Are we now? Yeah. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body. That's totally true! We're all in the clear!
Okay. That throws a spanner in the works for my theorem.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up!
But he's right, they could.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
I'm still liking Celeste
When
as
his
the
body
murderer.
vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room.
Oh wait, alright. At this point, Hifumi isn't actually dead. He's just pretending. But why did he pretend? That's your question. Why would he pretend? Because he went to the equipment room to meet up. Not the equipment room, the repository. So he went to the repository to meet up with, I think, Celeste. And then that's when Celeste killed him. That's what I reckon.
At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Isn't that convenient?
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
I love how she pronounces people's names. It's always the syllables, so Kyoko instead of Kyoko. It's pretty cool.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
How? How
In
indeed.
particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
He got up and walked.
That's true. We searched everywhere. but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
We could not have gone for more than a minute or two though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What are you talking
What?
about?
How?
What you talking about, Kyoko?
If the dead body were to move itself.
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another... ghost!
That was cool.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
When I said that was cool, I just like the way that he vocalized. I don't think I could do that myself. I don't have the range.
we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Was he?
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Isn't it, Celeste? The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? Of course it is. Of course it is. I even have the evidence. Friggin' restaurant.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Alright, I need to
Are
grab
we
the first
really
one.
so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I'm sure the body announcement was only made once, but Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered at almost exactly the same time.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Shoot!
Ah, shit.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Oh, no. Your meaningless words tie me. Please stop wasting my time. Oh. Sugar. Sugar,
Are you
dude.
saying that when we first found there's a chance he was actually still alive?
He was
No.
actually still alive.
It is Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery at Hifumi's dead body had been found, and that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Okay.
Shoot!
Yeah, one more chance.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Oh.
Are we really so sure? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Okay. Okay, I think I need
Are
to
you
grab
saying
the,
that when we
the
first
second
found
one.
there's a chance you...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
And then I fire
Are
this
we
on.
really so sure about that?
Jago.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Shoot!
Ah, sugar. That's it. Now no one's gonna believe me. No, we've seen through this. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet!
Of course we refuse to give up. But this one's interesting. I don't know. Is it the broken wristwatch?
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurses, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery and Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Alright. Alright, I've got this.
Are you
Someone
saying
else's
that when we
discovery.
first found Hifumi and there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is Hifumi was dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery and Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, that's wrong!
Gotcha. That was a bit tricksy, that one.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Celeste isn't this dumb. She's playing dumb a lot right
Maybe.
now.
But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Oh man, it is so her. She's playing the fool. It's becoming blatantly obvious.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
Detail, nice.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
Cheeky bastard.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Ooh.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means
Hey, Mega Wolf, how are you going?
even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
But he did.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Second body discovery announcement. The first time it played when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. How's life treating you, Omega Wolf? It's Friday tomorrow, so should be pretty good. And the second time was both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Bam. A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Does it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Here we go. It's the glasses.
I know!
It's the
Because he
glasses.
was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom! That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
Huh.
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Oh, hey, Kerr. Welcome. Nothing's happened too much so far.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is
Kyoko knows.
pointless.
Oh my god, it's deadly. Oh. Well, first of all, good luck, Omega Wolf, and then secondly, hey, what's the meeting about? Is it a work meeting? That'd be pretty good. Okay. There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Hifumi's glasses. Bam.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved,
Here it comes.
other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no
Oh,
notable
oh no,
difference.
it was that one. Oh, I got over eager. No.
Shoot. Well, here's one. The first time we found him, and then his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw it was in the
But when you compare his body before being moved, and if other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
No, blocked.
Then, was he really still alive?
Of course not. It is impossible. This is
Damn it.
ridiculous.
Ah, that's. Oh, good luck again. I hope it all works out for you. Omega Wolf. Ah, man. Did some premature objectioning there. I'm pretty sure they've got a pill for that now. Let's see. When Hifumi's body was found in the nurse's office and when it was found again in the repository, there's definitely some sort of conflict there.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found him, and then
Let's go through
his
this.
body
You know what?
And the next time it was in the
It's all
But when
about
you
the
compare
execution
his body
now.
before being moved and his body other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable
Bam.
difference.
No, that's wrong. In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
That was a clever little pun there, get it? Clear difference? Clean the glasses? Yeah. Because his glasses cleared. I don't think they intended that, but you know what? I'm working with it.
His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Oh, dude. It should just automatically tell us this, because we know. Oh,
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
Oh, good. It's happening.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I feel like that should be an actual anime. They should make a offshoot of this game called Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
Secretly, it is Byaku's.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... what exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
Oh man, they took a long time to get to that point.
And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
Interestingly enough, we did find copious amounts of blood in the nurse's office, but it wasn't added as a truth bullet.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
That's right. Kyoko stole the truth bullet from us.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Whoa, wait. Hey Paul, how you going? Okay. Now this is an interesting one. Because it could be Hifumi, or it could be Taka himself. No, it can't be Taka himself. It has to be Hifumi. Bam. Process of elimination.
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
That would be super interesting if Taka was still alive as well, and then they met up, and then they're like, wait, who discovered the body? Now that would be super cool.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right?
Is anyone else bopping with this music, or is it just me?
So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside, which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
That's true, Kuro. It'd be that little bit of sunshine and what is a world of despair.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
I'd like to. I'd like you to show me more than that, Kyoko. If you catch my drift. Oh man, I'm becoming so creepy. I disgust myself.
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You
It's
know
gotta be
what
the
I'm talking
robot.
about, right, Makoto?
Oh.
The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh, what? What did he take? Spells, hammer. Ah, it's, this. Oops.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
I think that ship sailed, Kira. You might have to pick a new favorite. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
And don't make it Celeste, is all I'm saying. I found a hole that maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Me. That person could only have been Hifumi's pants. I'm kind of tempted just to click it and then see where it takes us, but it's gotta be Taka.
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
TikTok.
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Man, Genocide Jill is seriously scary, but still, I can't let it get to me. Alright. Ooh, yeesh. Okay. Broken wristwatch, Hifumi's glasses, and the glasses
Huffy had
clean.
the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said.
Oops.
What
Alright.
time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Here it comes.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Oh!
No, that's wrong.
That was like a windmill on a miniature golf course. Just snuck
No.
it in.
There absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
I'm just gonna clean out my ears with my tongue. That's also the reason, it's also the reason why she didn't need the cleaning cloth because she actually licks her glasses clean. Wait, does that mean you got a new favorite there, Kuro?
No further objections!
New favorite?
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. Ugh. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Oh god, you're so condescending. Where is it? Bam.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Aw, that makes me sad, Kurt. That makes me sad.
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Like, why didn't he try that before right now? I don't know.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Look, I think Makoto and Hina are on the same intelligence level. Then there's Daylight, and then there's Hero. He's the dumbest of the lot. Although, like, what if it comes out that he's like the ultimate betrayal? Maybe he's the spy. Maybe he is a spy. Interesting.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa.
Ah, sugar.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
Now I feel bad because I made that same assertion yesterday. Does that mean I'm on Hero's level?
Sorry, no.
He's dead.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
True killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Oh, she's not a walrus.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Yeah, get her, Hina.
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file...
Ah, I see. It must have been the spotless hammer.
The way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository,
It was Justice Hammer 5.
The culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Ifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
Ah.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Yeah, go Hero.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Ah, Hero.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
Oh man, Celeste. It's you. It's you. You have all the clues.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Yeah, okay. It's 100% Celeste. Ah, shit. I did the math. Sakura and Hina were together. Frickin' Byakuya and Toko would have been together. Kyoko and Hiro would have been together, and we know that I didn't kill her. Therefore, process of elimination. It's Celeste.
Then,
Which sucks.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow I have to find the truth. Make your argument. I really wish there was an announcer that said that.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
Damn it.
Shoot!
Oops. I got way too eager
What
there.
was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers! And, that's about it.
Oh no! Everyone was killed in the repository, right? So if the weapon was used to kill both of them were actually similar.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
And I wonder if that's an actual
Maybe
website.
Justice Hammer 4?
I'm kind of worried if it was.
Well, whatever it
Well,
was,
whatever it is.
there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Medicare.com
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
Ooh, got it.
No, that's wrong. The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
I wouldn't say completely different, because it still is a hammer. I said something slightly different, to be honest. I think that's the wrong adjective.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi.
Wait, especially since the Justice Hammers were also hammers from the repository. Come on, man. That's not completely different.
Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris.
Morning Fiction, how are you?
But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones.
Ah. Damn it. I got the, do you guys know the song for the Lion King where it's got, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. All of them lined up in a row or something. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. That's what I was getting at. These hammers are as big as some people's heads.
And even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma Files note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one
There you
Hifumi
go.
was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
That's what I'm talking about. What a great song. Alright.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
And I really wish I had like a reclining chair here. That would make this.
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Oh man. I really like you, Celeste. Why? Why did you do it? We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but... Oh god, they're gonna have to talk about alter ego. Oh, it's not gonna be that.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Can we really say there's no chance two people work together on this?
Based on the rules that have been laid out, even if more than one, only the one who actually cares. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Alright, that's not right.
Shoot!
Huh. Where's the contradiction?
Based on the rules that have been laid out, even if more
We're
than
gonna
one, only
have
the one who
impossible
actually
and
carried
two
out the
murders.
act. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two
I
people
think we
work
use
together on this.
impossible on impossible.
That is how...
But that only really... In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been, even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out the act. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible
no.
that two people work together on this.
Shoot!
Based on the rules that have been, even if more
alright,
than
there must
one,
be
only
two
the one
people
who
on
actually,
impossible,
assuming
okay.
the rule holds true.
That is...
Okay.
But that only really... In this case, however, there were two murders.
No! No! Oh! God damn it. God damn it.
Based on the
Alright.
rules that even if more than one, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true, it is.
That
I've
is...
done that a
That
couple
only
times
really
tonight,
applies if
just...
there's one murder, right? In this
Instead
case,
of,
however, there were two murders.
Instead of holding down the button, I've just tapped it.
Based on the rules that have even if more than one only the one who actually carried out the act can, assuming the rule holds true.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
Yeah, I just want to get through this. I want to see if I'm right. Cause I'm sure I'm right.
What do you mean?
I'm done. I've mentally clocked out. It's just been like, oh, yep. We're just going through the process now.
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
True killer.
A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies.
Man, I think if Celeste came up with this in the first time round, she probably could have gotten away with it. But now there's not enough people to actually commit like a good crime.
By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort made to convince us the two murderers were the same. That was the main characteristic of this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing though. Isn't she just? When you think about it, she's almost too amazing. And get this, guys, I think about it a lot. It's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, murdered him. In the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Wait. Are we selecting the,
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
You've always been suspicious, Celeste. That's why we loved you.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
She was totally the femme fatale of this entire thing.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Man, I could listen to her voice for a long time.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit for brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot! Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What is the only... Wait, what is it that only Fumi and Celeste had in common? Countering the suspicious individual. Bam!
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it?
Yeah, she's very two-faced. When she snaps hard.
The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Oh, snap.
Sorry.
Don't apologize, dude. Stand up for yourself.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
What's on the menu for breakfast, Kuro? I saw a shadow. Something moving around the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor.
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab,
oh man, I'm envious. I want some homemade barbecue.
it was time for her partner to get to work.
I'll just take regular barbecue, actually. Any kind of barbecue, give it to me. Wow. Huh? I like these marinated, thin slices of beef. Alright, alright. I don't really like the marinade on them, though. What was that? That came from downstairs, it must have been. Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. Oh, just a sec, guys. I gotta pull a dirty here. I don't like doing this, but I need to message someone. Sorry. Dude, don't complain about having a bag of pepperoni. I freaking love pepperoni. I used to get like the sausages and then like cut them up and then eat. Yeah, actually I should buy some pepperoni tomorrow. Yeah, anyway, that, in case you were wondering, what was so urgent that this jerkhead needs to pause midstream? Is organizing my Bucks party tomorrow night. Man, I'm both excited, nervous, scared. I don't know how it's gonna go. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups, so that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Then why don't we split up into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Speaking of which, I need to make another message. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Bucks party. Or stag party, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, trying to organize drinks, and my friend's just about to leave work in 5 minutes, and he works at a bottle-o. So, trying to organize a drink. It was bad timing. I'll give him that. Yep. Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. It's kind of exciting. I'll leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
Oh, you guys are too kind.
And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan.
I didn't get that, but...
Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing.
Uh-oh.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I was feeling kinda sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom.
Of course she did.
Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Man, I wonder how she's gonna get killed.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
Oh, what is it?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
What did she say? They must really be enjoying this. Ooh, enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. Yeah, she is the ultimate gambler. Man, Tagami... He needs to die. We're all gonna die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
She was all about adapting.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed, so Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the 4 of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
Come on, Hero.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Oh god, he's so condescending. Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? What do we got? What are we doing? An argument, okay. Monokuma file number 3.
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here.
We are going to die, just like those guys died.
And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Oh no! Ah! Damn it! Don't expect me to do the work.
Shoot!
I was sure that was it. Alright.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Grab that. Grab it! Alright. When she said that, wait. Wait, undo, go back. Wait, how do I, there we go. When she said that, she should have only known about Hifumi's death.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated.
I'm gonna do something that only Hero would do.
Here.
Damn it. Please stop losing.
Shoot!
Damn it. Okay. Where is it? Where's the contradiction?
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying.
I think we need to get,
we are all going to die. Just like, and that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
I think we need to grab this. Okay.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here.
Oh, here it comes.
We
Here
are
it
going
comes.
to die, just like.
Bam!
No, that's
Baby!
wrong.
Feels good.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died.
But well, you're welcome back, Gibus. I don't think you were on yesterday.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
That's a pretty good deduction on Makoto's behalf. He seems to be like a roller coaster on the intelligence scale, where sometimes he'll make some really smart comments. Most of the time, he'll be down here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Oh god, just gonna snap.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
Considering Hifumi was in on it, I don't think it's too much of a stretch for the imagination.
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
Yeah, Kyoko, do my job for me.
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
Oh yeah.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? It looks like Robo Justice is actually just giving him a hug, and Hifumi's like, "Oh my god, my idol! I love you, Robo Justice!" That's what I kind of get. If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is... Well, I mean, I like this answer. I also like this answer. But I think I'm gonna have to go with this answer.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
She's cracking.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Oh, alright.
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
Ooh, not yet. Not yet. She's staying strong.
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Cat fight, here we go. Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible? We're gonna contradict the shit out of her right now. Roro Justice costume, Yasuhiro's message, Roro Justice blueprints.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
Jesus, okay. Oh no, it's too late to take a screen cap. If I remember right, Hina said... She said, that she couldn't bend at the waist.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out!
Oh, okay.
Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Bam.
No, that's wrong. No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
What was it? Look at Celeste, even in this picture, she's like conniving. Sorry, Hina's face looks like someone out of Adventure Time. Alright, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Oh man. That was pretty evil.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Oh god, she's on the brink!
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
Man, her voice has totally changed.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Let's change back. Hey Hifumi, who was it who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait! But my name isn't really Yasuhiro! It's actually Taro!
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Jesus, dude! She's gone crazy.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
How did she refer to us? How did he refer to us? Can't sort anything. He didn't give us nicknames. I think he said people's last names. I'm going with this. I'm going with this.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
Ooh, Kyoko was listening out for our name.
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
It's like, we're in, boys. She's been listening to conversations about us.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
Alright, that was cool. Totally lost the accent mid-sentence.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I?
You know, at the moment, you kinda do.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste still won't give up. So then, I have to do something to make her accept it. E-handbook. Oh, it's gotta be the e-handbook, okay.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is...
You ready?
Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I love it when Master
I'm not
kills at people.
pretending. It's the truth.
The truth?
And since you have no way to contradict me,
That's the only truth there is! Moron!
Missed it by that much. Come on.
Hifumi was trying. He wanted us to know the killer's last
Wait.
name.
Oh,
if
damn it.
there's one person here who might have that...
It would have to be you, Celeste.
Celeste?
You haven't told anyone what your
How many times do I have... My name...
Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on
I love
pretending?
it when Master yells at
I'm
people.
not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
Go! Yeah!
No, that's wrong.
Okay, I can
That's
go
it.
either way
The handbook.
on that one.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up... Oh, Fiction, you're not gonna like this, but I had a moment just there where I was like, who is Junko? I'm sorry. When you start it up, it'll display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, it's not your everyday notebook. It has many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Oh god, here it comes.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because
Because of the wonderful things he does.
until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Oh, here we go. Oh, sugar. Not one of these. Oh my goodness, how sleazy does Hifumi look in that picture? Okay. Man, they're the way they draw Hifumi in this isn't very complimentary. Okay. So go up. Dude, I'm so lost in this. What's that doing there? Okay. Let's go back to the start. I think we're deviating too much here. Okay, so let's talk it out. The killer meets with Hifumi. Hifumi takes it in the butt. Let's see. There's a ball, backpack, a clock that points to 7 o'clock. There's potato chips. Ooh, that could be the one. Because there is chips there. Or maybe it's... No. Hold up. Hold the phone. We need this one. Okay. Where did I put that? Because that's wrong. Yes, because they meet up at 1 o'clock in the morning. So then Act 2. We can have Hifumi. Oh, Hifumi Hero walking along. Enters the room. What's that? That's... No, that's too late. Is there another clock? Oh wait, was... Oh man. Huh. Huh. Okay, I don't know about that one. We'll come back to that one. Now it should be 6. That's too late. Oh, Jesus, dude, I don't know. Justice Hammer 2? Would be there, right? Oh no, it's Justice Hammer 4. Oh man, this is going bad. This is going real bad. Okay. Oh, okay, that's the top. Nurse's office. Blah, blah, blah. Wait. Sideways? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Nice one. So that would make it 9? Yeah, 9 o'clock. Alright, hold up. I think that one might be first. No, because it was 10 o'clock when they met up. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm all over the place. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's work backwards. Wait, how's that 6:30-ish? Because if you look at the band... Ah, shit, you're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, we got that one. That one's easy, there we go. I think that's meant to be Celeste there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kira. But hence why it's 6:03-ish. Makes sense. So that's when Kiyotaka unfortunately meets his demise. Okay, I'm guessing that's Justice Hammer 4. Oh, Kerry, don't look at this. His last moments. I lingered on that too much. Okay, nurse's office. I don't know about this one though. I will skip that one, come back to it. So now he's pretending to be dead. Is that Justice Hammer 3? That is Justice Hammer 3 there. Yeah. Alright, alright. Oh. Okay. The only one that we don't have, I think, is this one. Where... I'm sorry, Kira. Okay, so what's happening? This is where Celeste shows us this. And where he's been hit with Justice Hammer 2. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're going back. Alright, now what one goes here? If any. We have five different options. It's not this one. It might be this one? Does anyone... Wait, can we... Alright, cool. We can go to Truth Boards. Let's look up Yasuhiro's message. Wait. So apparently, I found a hole. Maybe we can use escape. Let's meet at 1 AM. Okay, so he's the 1 AM. I was getting confused there. So this one, we need to move over here. Yeah? Wait, Fiction, do you mean that it's good? Or it's not good? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Here's exactly what happened.
Fingers crossed.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Wait, what? Oh god, that's bad. I think these need to be switched around.
Here's exactly what happened.
Oh, wow.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him...
I got no mention of Tagami stuff. You've piqued my interest.
They drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
Man, I don't think Hifumi can be, like, that stealthy.
They called Taka to the equipment room.
Oh no, it's happening!
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents.
Man. Oh yeah, that's right. Who are you going to put the blame on, Kuro? Is it going to be Celeste? Or is it going to be Hifumi?
For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
Yeah, I don't think it would have been that easy, because Hifumi's love of his life, the alter ego, I'm sure that came into play. And that's the reason he did it. It wasn't the money, but it was his love.
while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office, and once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository.
I think that's fair. That's fair. He should be, if Hifumi was a stronger person... If Hifumi was a stronger person, Taka would still be with us.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them.
Oh man. Hifumi's pretty cute in those pictures
And
though.
they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
It's me. It's Scumpy. What? What the hell?
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
I lost? I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
No way, dude. Kyoko is best waifu.
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Jeez, is that like an American accent?
Keiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Oh my.
Interesting.
Oh no, my first C! And it B's! Oh no, what's happened? How the mighty have fallen.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Here we go. The murder. The moment you've all been waiting for. You sick bastards.
What?
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was... Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taeko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her speciality, lying. My speciality? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Then did you use... you know? I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice,
Indeed.
I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. Oh, poor Monokuma. I'm totally out the loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words...
Then, you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. what are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it. You fucking bitch. What?
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. Hashtag W4W. Get it trending. That's the spirit Nick is gaming. Let's see, but how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You were correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. What? He abused me.
what?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. Oh, gross. It's freaking Killing Joke all over again. I wonder if anyone gets that reference. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime. I mean, I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. Can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm gonna eat a salad.
Completely
I'm gonna kill him.
unforgivable.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Hmm?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape, and he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean. Taka is going to try and kill you. Jesus.
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself. That
This is
bastard.
unforgivable. Completely
Bastard.
unforgivable.
Bastard. Bastard.
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear, I will save her!
I have to save her.
actually,
Dan, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan.
Huh?
Oh, of course she has. I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Hmm?
Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Oh man, she was so suspicious all throughout that. If I was, Hifumi, I don't think I would have fallen for that. No, actually, damn it, Nickers. You got me. Now I've totally forgot what I'm saying. Whatever. This is all on you. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. Actually, that's what I was going to say. If Celeste asked me to do something, I don't think I could resist her charms. She can turn it on. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. Like, You know you fucking disgust me?
I see.
Have some conviction, hero. Jeez. I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So why'd he decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid?
huh?
That's it?
Let's see.
In that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents though. Jesus. Yeah. That's rough, dude. I feel like I could cry. If only I knew how.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded, he was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. It just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of death. Yeah, but fiction. I think Hero is alive by accident. Although she's also dead by accident. But at least she took a shot. She took a shot.
so in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course, there would be no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
And now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
She's not dead yet. No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money?
Hmm.
Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But
But all along you were saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Eat shit, hero. Obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it, I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch!
Oh my god, that cracks me out. I'm sorry. I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why, huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would mean nothing less than giving up on the dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. What was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. A castle? and to gather handsome men from all around the world to serve as my butlers slash bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Oh, gross. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. Yeah. She does have good hair. Like, honestly, what time does she have to wake up in the morning to get hair like that, though? It doesn't just fall that way. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end. So why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Oh, are you asking me if I feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing. Fuck it.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying, and plus, how could you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? Oh, don't cry, Hina! My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. Maybe it's just a wig this entire time. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right, I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette. Oh,
Hey,
you'd just get executed again. Stab. Celeste smiled then, and when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own emotions. But the statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, let's get rolling. The blackened disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Here we go. Here we go.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What?
Oh. This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
Oh man. She's, so depressed now.
Which is why... Actually, it's not important.
No, say it!
Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again, in another life.
She's so flat. Oh god. I don't know about this, guys. What's it gonna be? Her eyes are so pretty. Her face is so pretty. Her hair's so pretty. What the fudge? The burning of the Vasilis Witch. Oh my. It's a bit too much leg. I totally meant her voice. Jesus, that was pretty rough. Legs for days. For months even. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny it. At one point, I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die?
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Actually, I'm gonna follow fiction on this one. I'm gonna take a pee break. Just quickly, I'll probably and grab some water. I'll be a minute, maybe a minute and a half. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Man, I really should have just waited, see if I could hold out till the end of the chapter. So I apologize for that, but let's get going. It's sad, yes, but that really just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
Jeez, that was pretty evil. God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey! Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
Ooh, what?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? That's a bit forthcoming.
Ooh, how exciting!
Oh man, oh jeez, oh man, oh jeez. What do you mean, what did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting, kinda awkward. I think it's about time we got out of here.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later!
See ya! Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's the keys to the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
What? Then that means Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm gonna go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you all later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I meant. Why you? There's still a risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
Oh my. You? Please, let me go. I want to be in the bathhouse with Kyoko. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well then.
You're my bro now. That's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay?
Huh?
Huh? So, Makoto and Kyoko are going to go together? Does that mean what I think it means? Look, I can only hope so.
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like here are total pushovers. When you show a little backbone. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Yes?
So then,
We need to get into that locker. She's still got clothes on! Ah! It's ruined. It's all ruined. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And the locker was swung open, we saw.
You really came.
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I'd never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word, I stayed quiet the entire time.
So,
Man, how long is the laptop battery on this thing? I mean, someone called Dell. I guess Dell. For laptops. Damn it. They're not as popular. That's like 2000 reference. Damn it. So out of date. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second since we had this opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. Do you like me? Do you like me? Yeah, the second thought I had was a Mac. Because I actually use Mac. Actually, my thought process was Dell, Mac, Alienware. Ugh. I'm not a laptop guy. Okay, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
You...
Is that why you wanted to come here with me? That's one of the reasons.
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No. I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. Because I want to be more than... Oh my god. I need to stop. I need to just stop. I understand. Like, Kyoko needs to come out and be like, Scumby, I appreciate the effort, but you're coming on a little bit strong. Just a touch strong.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then,
That's fine.
fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see, what I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she'd told me with my own two eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come. Oh man, I'm thinking so many dirty thoughts right now. I just need to like... I'm just filtering so hard. Ah. And when it did, and when nighttime came, so did I. Ah, no. No, there it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, that's so gross. I went into action. He's breaking the nighttime rule.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or a monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, it really is. And I kind of blame you guys for getting me. I'm one of those people that gets a dirty mind and then lashes out at everyone. It's like, ah. And in the storage closet there, way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Well, we're about to find out. Wait. Oh. I didn't even know there was a storage thing. It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here? Oh yeah, look, there's a door there. She says way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I was being yanked in, a swivel door. Gah-shunk. At the same time I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. Bar bump. I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out that the back wall was a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side. Nice one. Nice. Just like Kyoko had said,
Correct.
in the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. And way in the back of the closet, there's a secret room. So this is the secret room. But what's in here? I can't look at that. Let's take a seat. It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. What's up here? There's a bunch of files and what look like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing here that's not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had a chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file, and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? I... A strange sound rang through my head. It felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth, and then darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Good. Ow. Apparently something hit me, and I'd lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull, throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. It's all gone. An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty? Oh no, dude, I'm still here. Unless... Whew. Whoa! Whoa! I had a moment. Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen to the floor. It's all gone. What does that mean? But my brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. Now, I should go back to my room. Get some rest. I bet that's yeah, that's the thought that always goes through his head. I need to get back to my room. Like, oh, I've walked 2 steps. Better go back to my room. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. Good. No. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry. I can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... As if in the vast distance I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound. It's coming from the gym? I desperately hold my shaky frame toward the gym. Reminds me of my childhood, Gibus. I'm not serious. Sorry. I shouldn't joke about things like that. That's depressing. The sound got stronger and stronger. Crack the gagunk bagya. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here, in the gym? Oh. Now let's go. Let's check it out. Don't make a sound as I open the doors to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensify that much more. Kacha! Bakya! Hagagya hiya paching. Bakya da da dum sha 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 sha! Before me there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. Oh, go Sakura. No, one side's not human, that's for sure. But regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Good, yes, go Sakura.
Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What's he got? What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then, could it be? The mastermind spy is... End of chapter 2! Are you kidding me? Down to 7. To be continued. Super Robo Justice. Hifumi would really like that. Yeah. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. It's probably the most brutal execution so far. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. Then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakurai is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine, really. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
I think it was more than just his hair. Just quietly. Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out. I'm with her.
Huh?
Oh, speaking of which, this is totally not game related, but I had a donut today. And it was like a 50-cent donut from Coles. But it was like a fresh 50-cent donut. And it was great. It was like just a little bit crispy. So good. Anyway. Let's... What do you mean in that case?
I mean...
Look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up, so let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. Wait, where's a sonut? Oh, I was like, is that some kind of special donut? But no, a sonut is just donut misspelled. Alright. I tell you what, on topic of donuts, candied bacon donuts, friggin' amazing. Friggin' amazing. Alright.
What?
That's like a deep impact style, meteor impact, extinction level combination of foods.
Huh?
What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right, since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give into despair just yet. She's right. We have a plan. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah, think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts.
You know?
I like her positive outlook. Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious?
When this is all over, I think I want to be reborn. Reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, you okay? Sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. About to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? 'Cause there ain't gonna be any more murders. Huh? What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits...
Ooh, I predicted it last night since it revealed itself to me from the ether. There's no doubt about it.
However...
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. Oh, jeez. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Well, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap!
I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
So,
Oh yeah, we went to Canada like November, December. I ate so much Tim Hortons, it was great. Because they do pretty decent donuts. Fortune telling isn't the occult.
You got it all wrong!
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Huh?
Cattle what?
So...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually...
No, you're calling it an urban legend. As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened to me one day when I went to go eat a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. I'm jealous. I wish Australia had Tim Hortons. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
But...
And before long...
The end is nigh!
The sky was filled with mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
Oh my god.
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then... Still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. He must have had some pork or something mixed in.
Alright, this is the dumbest thing in the game so far, but it's pretty good. It's like the only reason. Alright, let's bypass the fact that aliens came down and stole his hamburger, but he puts it together that it's like the only reason that they stole a bit of the hamburger was because it wasn't 100% beef. That's great.
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back to the burger place, got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef, they totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now you see, that is cattle mutilation. I kinda got lost halfway through though. I can't tell if you're a cult, if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean!
I stink of... How dare you? Well, you do stink though. That's fine. That's fine? Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me neither. I would never. Never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we finally become united. But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But
But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Wait, who's that? Who are those two people? Oh, that's Hina. And then who's the other one? Is that Chihiro again? Welcome back, Omega Wolf. Wait. We began our search as soon as we'd finish our breakfast in the dining hall. How are you enjoying, Danganronpa, Omega Wolf, if I may ask? We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Oh, yeah, we're investigating. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Oh, come on! Come on! Ugh. Yeah. Oh my. Oh, nice. What did you think of the anime? Because I know chat's pretty divisive. We now have both fors and against. Well, not fors, but the okay-ishes and the againsts. And where the hell am I going? Oh, damn it. Alright. So, I went to Canada for a month. Vancouver. Frickin' didn't see a beaver once. Didn't see a beaver once. That was like the one thing on my list that I wanted to see. Squirrels and beavers. And I saw plenty of squirrels. That was awesome. Didn't see any beavers. Why didn't I just use the map? Why didn't someone tell me to use the map? I'm in this far now. We're walking the whole way. So now we have access to the fourth floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. No. Australia has no squirrels. Oh, come on, surely there's... We have, possums? And not the kind of possums like the Canadian American possums. Our possums are pretty cute. Oh, music. Yeah, squirrels are super cute. I love squirrels. It's the music room. Oh no! By the way, while we're on topic, does anyone play any musical instruments? This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall. Hey Kyoko, what's up?
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Ah. Well, funny story. I did find the secret room, but... as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked. I'm in the same... Well, you got that on me, Kiro.
What?
Attacked by who? Well, they came from behind, and I didn't have any time to react. I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. Oh, yeah. So cool. I actually, like, I have a close group of friends, and they are all really freaking good at music. And they're like, hey guys, come over and let's jam for a bit. And then there's me, and I'm like, look, can't we just play video games? I'm so jealous. I wish I had some talent. Alright, I'm sorry. I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay, I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because...
when I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
it would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was going to get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can't handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. Does this mean that Byakuya is the mastermind? What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko took a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
That's
What?
what we're hiding. What about French fries? Come on. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well, that's even worse. Well...
Hey,
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right, but there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have any evidence for it. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. But if I talk about it now, I can just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's no... Wait. Tell her. Is this... God damn it. Just tell her. It's like, why give me an option if you're not gonna let me tell her? I don't keep secrets from Kyoko. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
correct.
So that's your answer.
However,
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
that's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
Oh, God, you fucked up. You fucked up, Makoto. Ah. With those, her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Is this a grand piano? It seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. Not entirely. Oh my goodness, look how many coins I have. Yeah, what else we got in here? What's up with these graded floors? That can't be safe for a school. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna be a tease and not go to the headmaster's office just yet. This is the office. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are now dead. The classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. Jump on it! They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe that they're able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. Jump on it! So does this mean that this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka. No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. You're fake. Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. Oh god, you need to work on your picture control. Your picture hand control. Damn it. A forgery plot. What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. Alright, I gotta say something. I went to this party on the weekend, and someone there was like, I don't think the moon landing was real. And it was just like, That's all I gotta say. I've expressed my opinion on that matter. Come on. Then you're saying that the picture is real?
Hey,
If there was such a thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place.
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is the picture real or is it a fake? Oh, Makoto. You're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
They're funny to listen to, but when you're trying to argue against them, infuriating. But it's no use, it's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
it's true.
The picture is real, no more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case, we're hiding more things than Kyoko. More things from Kyoko. This flower on this, somehow it makes things that feel that much wider. Are you sure it's not just his own smoke trails that he's seeing? There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things... Oh, wait. Oh, excuse me. Also... Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, he might be onto something. And Mega Wolf, did you see that picture on Reddit the other day where it's like the X-ray of someone wearing a heel? It's pretty gross. There's a flower. Oh. But also I learned that high heels came from, it was a male thing to begin with. And dudes would wear high heels to show off their calf muscles. Sweet wheat. Gotta get off them carbs, man. They'll ruin you. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. So yeah, it's a remarkably big shelf and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right.
Ah, listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. First of all, you calm down. Second of all, I'm not going to take a deep breath in this here pit of gaseous grossness. Straight from the kettle. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have proteinzyme X? What's that?
Hey!
Wait. I can't actually... hold on. I can't actually say this joke. There you go. A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's kind of sewer level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up on some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? That's such a cute face. How can you be angry at that face? You just can't. It's has a remarkably big shelf stocked with all kinds of medicine.
Okay.
Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine. Oh wait. Oh. No! No, I did it again! Ah! Got that. Alright, Hina and Sakura seem to be lost that deep but friendly conversation. She's being super cute right now. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Huh? You need something? No, no, it's nothing.
Huh?
You sure? Okay then. Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out. Oh. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, no, it's nothing.
So then...
Well, okay. That's all we got here. Almost a little too friendly. There's a data center. Music room. Wait, what's that? Chem lab is where we are. Alright. We're going to the headmaster's room last. Oh. Yeah. Oh wait, hold up. I should have checked the what's it on the whiteboard, the blackboard. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. That's a super cute Monokuma. Alright. I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. We will go to the store. With 150 something coins. We're gonna be in the store for a long time. Alright, where's the data center? Here we go. Rattle, rattle. No good, the door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. How mysterious. Alright. And if I recall correctly, is Monokuma going to be behind this door? Ah! The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in here. Rattle, rattle. The door's locked. Damn it. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now, I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. And I totally need a Monokuma plush toy. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So this is everyone?
Well then.
Okay. Let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. She's like, I discovered I lost a friend. And Makoto's just like crying. No, Kyoko. Please believe me. She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem to be upset with you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's
I'm right
your deal?
here. I'm right here, guys. Stop talking about me in front of me. I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad. Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. She can't talk. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely, but that was to be expected though. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The Data Center and the Headmaster's room.
Ah!
The Headmaster's room, that sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that?
What? What?
Wow!
Pum, pum.
Oh good goodness, he's angry. No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
What the heck?
Hell no, I didn't.
Hey,
Then what did you
on
say?
now.
Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Nunga.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
That was a great sprite, and it just kept on going. That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? Like, I mean, I've eaten a couple from Tim Hortons, so I'm pretty well versed. Oh snap. No, I was just kidding. Please don't be mad.
Damn it!
I'm not mad. What is that? Why is there a frickin' ASCII face in the text?
What?
And another one! Wait, what's going on here? You're totally mad.
This is kind of depressing.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously.
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There's a new rule now, you jacks. Guys, not you too. Not you too. Is he gone? Whew, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was going to kill me, for serious.
Well,
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, then there's no doubt there's something important must be hidden behind the headmaster's room. And if Sakura says that, must be super, super important. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah!
There's a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. There's medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They were all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well...
Well, just in case you know what I'm trying to say. Just in case? Yeah. I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. So has everyone said what they need to say? I think so.
You're serious?
It looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. What? Someone, do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. It's like, did you need to get something off your chest there, hero? I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together?
Huh?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one.
Huh?
Another one? But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka.
Huh?
Huh? And they were all smiling. And I gotta say, was it Hifumi? He's got a frickin'... He's got a butt stash, if you will. It's so distracting. God damn it. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Wait, Sakaya?
But
Wait, what? That was a spelling mistake right there, wasn't it? Sakaya, it's Sayaka. Oh man. The translators have gone to shit in the last 10 minutes. There, I said it. But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
That can't be. It's a fake. But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh?
because...
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. Oh god, she's got us. Makoto, you done goofed, boy. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry. Stop yelling.
Hey, come on.
Whatever it is says, I'd advise not to. Maybe. I mean, sure you can say the word it, but if it's relating to some sort of story beat, forget about it. For the good of the chat, you can't do it. Alright, come on guys, stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still... Are you still so conflicted?
What?
Looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya. You all had the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure. Damn, that's rough. Sorry.
just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone, you're not part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough, your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh. I think when he said that we look like a frog sinking into a pile of manure, he's more projecting his own dreams of what he wants to do. Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you, perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? Who's taking a bath? Gross. That's a mental image I can never unsee. He was saying he's been talking to Alter Ego. Did he tell him something?
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Except for you, Makoto. You can just go to your room. A mixed bath.
Okay.
A mixed bath. Alter Ego really did tell him something. I wonder what it could have been. And that, my dear chatties, my dear friends, is where I'm gonna have to call it a night. And I did the slow walk over there. Such a tease. Such a tease. Alright guys, first off, a reminder, I'll post up a wall post, but I don't think anyone checks that. I won't be on tomorrow, so the next time I'll be on is Monday, and it's just 3 days time. So if you want to know what goes on in the bathroom, be on then. Outside of that, I'll be probably posting up drunken tweets all weekend, so you can catch that on my Twitter. Otherwise, thanks for watching. It's been great. You guys have been awesome. Stay awesome. And have a good weekend. I hope it involves a lot less throwing up than what I'm going to be doing. So, oh God, I'm nervous. All right, see you guys. Have a good one.